Do you wish you had way more storage in your home? Then you are totally in the right place, because in today's video, I'm going to show you 10 ways to get way more storage in your home on a tiny budget. Decluttering is awesome. It's an important part of getting organized, but what do you do with all the stuff that's left over? We need actual storage, and it's not realistic to just build closets. Who could afford like new built-ins everywhere? I want to show you some real life solutions, some real affordable solutions that you can implement today to get way more storage in your home. I love the shoe cabinets from IKEA. I love them because they're a ton of storage, but they only come out about 6 to 8 inches. This one here is part of the Hems collection, so it's a little bit more pricey and more substantial, but IKEA has so many affordable options just like this, some even smaller that you attach right to the wall. And it's not just for shoes. So I love this because yes, you can hold like a gazillion, bazillion pairs of shoes, but I've also used this with clients for paper. All the kids' artwork and school supplies and paper can go in here. And I've used this for a linen closet in a hallway that didn't have a hall closet to store all the towels and sheets and blankets. You can still walk down the hallway. These do not take up a ton of space. And I think Christina from the DIY Mommy does an amazing job showing how you can really make these look beautiful. Put them on the wall in your kitchen, put them on the wall in your entranceway, in your hallway. Again, not taking up a ton of space, a ton of wall space or floor space. These IKEA shoe organizers are a must when you need more storage. By far, hands down, the biggest waste of storage space in every house is under the bed. This is huge amounts of space, and I'm not saying that you're not storing stuff under there, but usually it's junk. We just shove anything and everything. So my advice is to get some inexpensive bed risers, raise the bed up a little bit, and actually use underneath for real storage. We actually use under here as a dresser for Joe. These great pull-out containers, they have wheels and the lid half hinges, so it's really easy for him to access his clothing, and it's just as easy as pulling open a drawer. But now we have all under the bed. Make sure that you're really using this properly. The cheapest way to really utilize under the bed storage is to get the vacuum seal, like the space-saving bags. You can even find these at the dollar store. They are perfect for all of your off-season clothing or big bulky winter jackets or blankets and bedding that you're not using. You're gonna shrink these down to less than half. Plus, keeping them in these bags is gonna keep the dust out. So store those type of things under your bed for quick, easy access and a ton of hidden storage. The second most underutilized storage space in every home is the back of the door. Every door in your home could potentially be more storage. And some of the solutions that work really great, of course, are the Alpha door rack system. And I love this because it's so customizable. Lots of bins and baskets and hooks and everything you need for more storage for a pantry or a bathroom or an office. Honestly, the sky is the limit. This will run you about $120, but there's definitely a more budget-friendly option too. Amazon sells this back of the door organizer for around $26, and it just slides onto your door, and then you can add these little baskets and hooks on the bottom. So it's great in a bathroom, store all your bathroom products or cleaning supplies. There's spots for clothing or towels, all those little extras. And again, it's around $26, but giving you ample storage. This is one of the best things I ever bought, and I'm not a visual person. I don't love looking at all my fruits and vegetables, but we have a garden, so especially in the summer, we have zucchini out the wahoo and tomatoes, and I just didn't want it all over the counter. And you're not supposed to put this stuff in the fridge, not that I'd have room in the fridge anyways. So this really inexpensive wire rack basket system, it was from Amazon, crazy cheap, so much storage. And I've seen this used so many different ways. These don't have to be all together. You can have them like side by side, so you can use them under a TV for all of your like remotes and gadgety things. Put towels in there, perfect for toys. It's really sturdy, really inexpensive, and really gives you a ton of storage. Another one of my go-to favorite storage solutions are ottomans. They're really affordable, way less than like a coffee table, but you can turn it into a coffee table just by putting a tray on top. So you can put like your glasses or food down. So much storage inside, perfect for toys or extra blankets. I also think this is a perfect option at the end of a bed. We have a new one in Abby's room where I keep all of her extra blankets and her gazillion stuffed animals. Plus, it doubles as extra seating. These are perfect in entranceways, and I just got this new one. These ones are from Amazon, so cheap. Under $40. It doesn't have the legs on it like this one. I think I paid $100 for this one, but it's so good for all the stuff that you don't want to see. I call this my get buff bin. I'm storing all like my workout things, my shoes, yoga mat, everything out of sight so I can work out here in the living room for under $40. Seriously, these create a ton of storage, and you need some storage ottomans in your home too. If you really need extra storage, shelving. Just take advantage of that vertical space. It is an absolute must, but I'm not talking about that cheap, decorative, small shelving. Heavy duty shelving is definitely the way to go. I especially love the ones that you can put right into studs. Everything's adjustable, and go ahead and put this over top of desks or over top of dressers. Whether this is in your bathroom, a laundry room, even in your kitchen, take advantage of the wall space with some open shelving. My favorite storage solution is definitely Kallax shelving from IKEA. I'm a little obsessed. I have them in every room in my house because A, they're cheap, and B, they're super versatile. This was actually in my toy room for years. We had this when I ran a daycare filled with toys. Now I use it as an office. I definitely recommend using these instead of dressers in kids' rooms. I've used these as dividers in rooms to divide one room into two. Seriously, they grow and change with you, especially if you have a kid's room. Ditch the dresser and go with a Kallax cube shelf instead. They're cheaper, they're going to hold more clothing, and they really take advantage of that vertical space. You can find these secondhand really inexpensive. Almost all the ones we have actually came from Facebook Marketplace, so you're saving a ton of money. Stick it behind your sofa and put some lamps on it. Use it as a sofa table that doubles as like a bookshelf, or use it in a dining room as a buffet. So many options to create more storage, and it's super budget friendly. One of the biggest missed opportunities for more space is in a closet, and I call it one bar-itis. Just having one bar for your clothing inside the closet, it wastes so much storage space. Imagine just raising that bar and adding a second one. You're instantly going to double your clothing storage, and it's super inexpensive to do. Or you can pick up a really inexpensive closet system like I have here and have shelving for lots of bins and baskets and 4 rods. Again, doubling your clothing storage space and adding shelving. An inexpensive closet system is one of the best ways to seriously maximize storage in your home. If you have a closet that doesn't have shelving, or you have a closet that has one bar, you are missing out on a huge opportunity. Since we're already here, I'm going to talk about another way to quickly add a ton of storage to your house, and that's with bins and baskets. Inexpensive baskets take advantage of that vertical space on a shelf so you can just fit a lot more in, especially in bathroom closets, in pantries. Take everything out of the boxes, throw it in a big deep bin like this, and you are going to double or triple your storage. And I know bins and baskets can be expensive, but you'd be surprised. You can find some really great ones at the dollar store, and they have a ton of beautiful baskets at your local thrift stores. A 3-tier cart is also a must when you're really craving more storage in your house. And this is perfect for kids' homework stations, in an office, in a craft room, even in a kitchen as a snack cart, or for all those little things that usually end up on your counter. When you have stuff on surfaces and no place to put them, a really budget-friendly option is definitely a 3-tiered cart. Thanks so much for watching. If you want to see more videos with real life organizing solutions on a budget just like this, make sure you give this video a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Hey guys, thanks so much for those of you who have stayed to the end. If you watch my channel at all, you know that I, for some reason, just really love Vanilla Ice, and I love Ice Ice Baby. And I don't even love it ironically. Like, I genuinely love that song and know every single word to that song. I found out the day of the concert, there was more than half the tickets still available, so I was able to get second row for Joe and I. And I'm gonna say, best concert I've ever been to. Vanilla Ice. He brought it. There was also Young MC, who's not young anymore. There was All for One. It was like a Love the 90s tour. And God, the 90s doesn't feel like it was that long ago. And yet everyone in the audience had gray hair. There was a lot of canes and walkers. A lot of canes and walkers. And people were raising those canes and walkers. If you remember MySpace, if you had a flip phone, if you're older than dirt, yay! And we're all like, yay! But it was cool. I just was so impressed, honestly, by all of the artists, because despite the fact that they're in their 50s and 60s, they're up there rapping and bringing the hip hop, and they had so much energy. And Vanilla Ice brought people up from the audience on stage. And I was like, ah, it was crazy. He touched my hand. His sweat fell on me. It was a very cool experience. And I'm just reminded, like, he is somebody that I look to as inspiration because he basically had one hit song. That Ninja Turtle song. Let's not speak of the Ninja Turtle song. But basically, Ice Ice Baby is his only song. And yet he still sings it like it was the very first time he's performing it. He shows up, he does it, and he does it with a smile on his face. And every time I feel like, ugh, I gotta do this again, or I gotta talk about this again, or, we get in this like ho-hum thing. We gotta think of Vanilla Ice, because that guy's amazing. That's all I gotta say about that. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.